Hello, viewers. It's a pleasure to be with you at this particular moment in time under this, laudable program tagged The Magnet. It is a program targeted to help micro, small, and medium scale entrepreneurs, either those already in the business or those about to start business or those even contemplating or thinking about starting a business. Indeed, the program will also be very, very useful to even large scale entrepreneurs who are already in the business. We intend to look at all the gamut of business operation, from incubation to commencement to management, and then to the level of what we can call maturity. It will be a pleasure to be with you on this series, and this will be coming to you often and regularly, so that when you do follow us, you will have no cause to regret spending the few minutes that you will be listening and viewing this program targeted to help you, to help Nigeria, and to help Nigerians, and indeed mankind the world over. Because wherever you are, starting business, running business, nurturing a business to maturity is basically the same, whether you are in Latin America, in Asia, in Europe, in Africa, or in Middle East. Wherever you are, business is business, entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs. We are guided by one axiom, that is making profit so that the business can survive and outlive its owners and managers as well. Once again, welcome to this laudable program of ours. Let's commence the program with what exactly does one require in order to start business. Fundamentally, I will say there are 2 or 3 major requirements to start a business. Number 1 is a research to identify a need that human beings, or organizations, or government may require in order to make life easier for them. You can't be looking at, let's go mundane level. When mankind did not have clothes, a number of people thought of there is need to wear dresses so that we can look decent. So people then started, knitting clothes using cotton, and then making thread, and then knitting dresses. First, it was just a shroud that you normally wrap. Our ancient, forefathers used to wrap their body. Then we advanced to the level of having real clothes, and today we are fashionable. You could see some of us in jackets, some in kaftan, some in agbada, some in t-shirt, as the case may be. So first and foremost is identifying, the need by an organization or mankind. This organization may be private or public. I'm particular about this distinction because entrepreneurs need to research appropriately a missing gap that they will need or somebody may require to fill. And there are still many, gaps that entrepreneurs can consider, to fill. I've given the mundane example of clothes. Let me give an example of service. If you look at what government and indeed private sector-oriented organizations do in terms of maintaining records keeping, whether financial records, human capital record, that is personnel and other records, a number of, professional accountant, a number of IT, information technology staff came up with varying degree of what we call enterprise resource planning software, ERP. In most of the ERPs, they have various sections or subsections of an ERP. You could have the accounting or bookkeeping ERP. You could have the human resource ERP, you could have the logistics and supply chain ERP, you could even have operation or manufacturing section or subsection of an ERP. So you could see that identification of the need of individuals as well as identification of the need by organization can give you an idea of a business to start. Secondly, you go to the thought process of how do I, come up with, the mechanism to be able to deliver what is required by mankind or by organization in the case of services. Then, of course, you need to look for what are the resources that I need in order to achieve, that closure of the gap that I have identified. I keep saying the gaps are too many. Can we say we have reached El Dorado today in terms of services or needs of mankind? No, I believe there are still, advancement that could be needed. Imagine 25, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, there was no mobile telephony. Imagine 50 years ago, there were no cameras like the one that we are using today to snap. Imagine when we were using Polaroid photo, when you have to either wait for 2 days, 3 days to develop a film before you get your photograph. Today, within minutes, you can get a photograph. You can imagine the thought process that went through to be able to advance to the level where we are today in terms of photographs or in terms of the use of computers or cameras. Imagine when we were using telephone that had to be used with wire, instead of wireless. So there are quite a number of areas of need that mankind can still use his or her brain to be able to deliver goods or services for the benefits of mankind and for the entrepreneurs' benefit, because they will be making the money. This is just the beginning of our series. This is a tip. I can say a tips of the iceberg. I look forward to meeting you in the next edition, and join also that you will continue enjoying these tips for your own good and for the benefit of mankind.